Hello, my beautiful crafting friends. How you all doing? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. So, by popular vote, you guys chose the Vintage Library Stamperia paperback. So, the original size was, is it 12 by 12? With some beautiful papers in, and it really, do you know what? I want to say thank you for actually choosing it, because it actually got my creative juices truly flowing to create this journal, and I have absolutely loved bringing this one together. It's completely different from what I normally do, and yeah, I hope you like it. So as you can see, the front, we've got a bookcase that I made with some little hinges, and then we've got some original spines from books, and little owl sat there looking over his books. And then we've got the key there with two more spines of books, and then the good old spectacles, just so you can have a good read. And then we'll undo this, so it's an elasticated latch to look onto there. And then, as you see, this opens up. Oh, there's a bit of fluff there. Come here, you. Come here, thank you. So as you can see, it's a working piece. And then what we'll do is we'll just check the sides. So we've got some beautiful blue fabric with a little thingy-majiggy there, whatever you call them, I can never remember. I'm just going to try and zoom out a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. That's it. Yes, that's a bit better. And then obviously that's one spine, and then we will turn it. If I just do that latch back up a minute, it'll make my life easier. And then all I've done on the back is I've created a pocket, and this is a bookmark that I've done, and I've just laminated it. So it is a nice solid little bookmark. And this is one of the little labels from the book as well. And obviously the images there. And then we've got a couple of little ruffles going on. And then we'll head on inside. Right, here we go. Are you ready? So we'll start here. So we've got a bookmark there. So with this is old paper from inside a music book that we've got there. And then if you twist that around, as you do, you've got a little window that opens up, and you see Mr. Owl, and then you write "this book belongs to." Spin that background there, and then lift this up, and on the inside we have Mr. Well, it could be Mrs. Owl, you just don't know, do you? Open that out, and you have a pocket here with some journaling cards there, and the original spine for the actual book that I used. And here we have a pocket with another journaling card, and as you can see, this is original paper from a book, and it's got someone's name on there. And then I've just put the tags in there. And then this flips out, and we have another pocket here with some journaling cards, like so. And then we have this here and this. I didn't want to cover that because I thought that was absolutely beautiful. With presented to Mrs. Davis by the Dean and Chapter and of Worcestershire. So yeah, you've got a nice little journaling card there, and a little book to write in. So obviously the old books of the street. And then that goes back there like so. And we close you back up, close you, and close you. So then we head on over to here. Oh, actually, let's just put that back there so we don't lose that. So in here we have a little latch, but first of all we'll open the door to get the handles, as you do, and you've got a little view of, which should be just sat there like that, of the owl again. Let me just tidy that up. So we've got the owl sat there again, then close the doors, and then it's under and over, so this little lock excuse me, sticks on there. And then we've got this here which spins right around, and over we go. So we've got this area which is a pocket to be able to put stuff in and flat back down, and then just up here is another little writing pad, and this is old till paper with a couple of bits of book pages. So in here we've got our owl with some more of the journaling on there and one of the little labels. So he sits down just there, and then behind the dragon is another journaling card, and this is the actual cover of a music book, so which I thought was absolutely perfect and would sit there just right. So and then we close that up and spin you around just like that, and then we head on the inside. So this is where we come out with the double spine. So I've just got to move this so it sits up, and then we can get all this in. So here we've got some more pocket areas. So we've got the old wizard, and what I've done is I cut out the telescope so it's like laying where it's there. So we lift him up, and you've got a little journaling card in a pocket there. And then we have a old typewriter image into that pocket. So plenty of little pockets going on. And then we have another journaling card and another one of these books, like so. And then obviously that's the backing image there. And then we go on to the signatures. And Master Duke, you need to wait patiently. So this is 2 signatures, and this has got no pockets or anything. It is mainly for writing, and it's got a mixture of old book pages. So what I've done is I cut this out. So you've got a nice journaling part there. And then into the first signature, as you can see, there's lots of paper. And I actually got a piece of plain paper, and I used all Tim Holtz inks and stained it all up and done some stampings, and then I've printed them all. So plenty of writing paper, and as you can see, some old pages from books, like so. And this one's really, really fine paper. Sorry, just let Master Duke out. Go on then, dude. Come on out then. And some music paper. And we have this. So lots and lots of places to write, and little bits to read throughout. And what I've done with these pages, especially the fine ones, is I covered the spines in paper to make them a bit more sturdy. So this is original paper from an inside of a book. So we've got a few little recipes going on there, just in case. Some more of this stain paper. This is from another book. Bit of poetry. And then this is really, really fine paper. It is so fine. It really tears easily. So we've got some of that in there. It carries on. So yeah, as you can see, lots and lots of places to write. And even pages that you won't fancy putting images on, especially like the music pages. And then you have a journaling card for there with another writing bit. And then into the second signature, I've done the cutout again there. And Master Duke, you're really naughty. Come on in. Go and lay down with Daisy. Go on. So, and then we go into there. So another nice bit of writing area. And then the same again, so all pages. And this is another style of stamping and stenciling that I done with Tim Holtz inks. So you can see loads and loads of places to put happy moments and memories. So here's another piece of old paper from a book. And then that goes onto there. And then on the back, what I've done is I've created another little zone. So I mainly wanted to do this so that when you're writing, you know, like with pockets and everything, ideally you need a hard board in there so you can write. But I've done that for this so that you can still write on there, but this has got uses. So we've got two of the little bookmarks there, and if I can, I'll stick them in the pocket like so. Thank you very much. And then we just, oh, I nearly knocked my coffee over then. Then we just turn this one and turn that one up there. And then we have another large writing area and then small pockets. So you've got a little pocket on the side, and then you've got a pocket there and a pocket here for two more journaling cards. And there's even a tuck up the top. See, I'll try to use every ounce of paper I could. So yes, so you've got all of those, and obviously another little tuck up there. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed looking through this, and I hope it's given you some inspiration. Oh wait, let's do that back up, shall we, Claire? It's given you some inspiration on creating a journal, especially with the stamp area ones. I think sometimes the 8x8s are really easy to use, but when you've got the 12x12, it can be quite overwhelming. And I actually watched some other videos to see like how they incorporated the stamp area and paper packs, and then this gave me, you know, the knowledge on how to bring it all together and create all these amazing little places and still somewhere really nice to write. So yes, I really hope you enjoyed this. So this one will be going up for sale on my Etsy shop, but it's for a very good reason. I have signed up for the Alzheimer Society, and it's a 30-mile walk. So at the present time, I'm actually in training for the walking. I've even brought a treadmill, so when it's a rainy day, I will be on the treadmill building up my walking. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've actually lost quite a bit of weight to go with it as well in the last 5 weeks, coming up 6 weeks now. So yes, so this will be going up for sale, but it is to go towards my sponsorship for a very worthy charity. I've worked in for supporting people with Alzheimer's and different forms of dementia for over 20 years, and my granddad, obviously, bless him, he got dementia from after having a stroke, and sadly he didn't have to suffer too long. It was like, I think, about 4 months. My dad wouldn't even let me go to see him. He said, you deal with it on a daily basis and you support those people. He said, but I don't want you to see your granddad the way he is, because sadly my granddad became very confused rapidly. My dad cared for him in those last few months of his life, and he said it was the hardest thing, and he can't understand how I've done it for so long. But I love it. It's you know, it's not their fault that they forget things, and that especially their present memories. It's not their fault with the aggression. It's sadly part of the condition. Yeah, I've had beatings. I've been punched in the face. And I was asked, why has it not bothered you? And I went, with somebody who has cataracts and dementia, I'm a shadow coming up and trying to get him out of his bed. What would you do if somebody broke into your home? You'd want to protect yourself as much as you possibly could, and that's all he done. And after it, with encouragement and support, he thanked us, which was the most important thing, because he realised then we were there to care for him and not to harm him. And sadly, with dementia, those lines get blurred quite quickly, and it's, and I think the hard part as well is when you see families who are having to adapt and, you know, try and understand, especially when you've got someone's daughter, all of a sudden her mum doesn't recognise her anymore. But it's like I said, that deep down those memories will be there, and you get sudden glimpses where all of a sudden she'd remember her daughter. It would only be for a few moments, but it's like I said to her, they are there. It's just that that key's got to be unlocked to let that little memory out for a moment. Yeah, so it's, I love the job that I do, and this is why I'm doing a massive walk. I've done a maximum maybe 6 to 8 miles. As you do, you know, you go 4 miles out, 4 miles back, and that's like on a massive woodland walk. But you take your time, don't you? And you stop for breaks and things like that. So yes, doing 13 miles between 4 and 8 hours. I know I can do it, and it is going to be the best moment that I ever achieve, because I've only ever done a 5k run, and that's like way over 10 years ago. So I'm getting back, and it's helping me get back to how I was as well. So yes, I've got lots and lots of plans. That my next one is for Julia's house, and that'll be the skydive next year is my aim. So yes, so if you would like this junk journal, I'd be so grateful if that you do, that your contribution and you receiving this journal will be going to a worthy cause. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and all the new subscribers. Thank you for coming and joining me on my adventure on creating junk journals and inspiring you on your creations. And I hope you make some beautiful masterpieces and watch your artistic flow get better and better each time you make a journal. So on that note, I'm going to have my cup of coffee. I've got to go and get the hubby's tea ready before I go on night shift. So thank you ever so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.